Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the weekly recap from We Are Soccer. The World Cup is kicking off in 5 days. Oh my God, it's finally here. We've been waiting for years, literally waiting for years since it's been announced. The big day is almost here. June 11th, it kicks off. South Africa versus Mexico. That first game, it's a Thursday night. Cannot wait for it to start. Are you kidding me? The next night is the big one. USA's first game versus Paraguay. That's a 9 o'clock Eastern time kickoff. We got a lot to talk about with that. Oh my gosh. But again, the World Cup. Are you kidding me? It's almost here. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about a lot of other things. We're going to talk about, unfortunately, Christian Eriksen having a little incident today. Another one. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the USA versus Germany game that happened yesterday. A couple of other friendlies. We're going to talk about the England squad. We're going to talk about mess up that happened down for the England squad in Tampa Bay. Oh, we've got a local flair here. We're going to talk about some of the local Detroit Metro teams that are happening. They're playing, some of the results, and yeah, why don't we get ready? Let's go. Let's jump in.
What? And I'm going to give you one opportunity because we're friends.
Winner! Who gives a shit about where the ball's been?
Yeah, F him. They went from loving this guy, best move ever, to hating him.
I think it's the most ridiculous thing in the world.
I love it because it tells you how the game was played.
There's nowhere for him to go. Literally, I think there's one place.
You can't do that in the national team. Do I look like I'm freaking kidding?
He does things that are absolutely insane.
Successful and sexy? No. It wasn't aggravating at times? Yes.
Sorry,
That's not very fair.
It's not about being fair.
Welcome to the greatest soccer show ever.
Friends, welcome in. Do us a huge favor. Put your comments, put everything down below. We're going to read them off. Yeah, if you got some good comments, put those in there. As I said, the World Cup is starting this week. You got to be excited. You got to be ready to go. Have you got the PTO in yet? Have you got your paid time off in? Get those work blocks scheduled. Get those, get some meetings with some friends set up in your teams. And get those things set up so you guys can sit and watch the games because, my God, 104 games. It kicks off this week. If you're not excited, I don't know where you've been. All right, before we jump in, I do have to say a big thank you to our sponsors. A big thank you to the friends who've helped us at We Are Soccer. A big thank you to Soccer World, soccerworld.net for all of your soccer gear needs. Big thank you to Next Level Training. The best trainers in the country reside right here in Michigan at Next Level Training. Big thank you to Dog and Pony Show Brewing. By the way, Dog and Pony Show Brewing with a great jersey. Is this not just phenomenal? Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it looks nice. Wish I had one. That's cool that you guys have.
We gave those out to people who showed up on time, Nate. Oh, hold on.
Did I not? Did I show up late, or do you guys just do it too early?
Hold tight. Big thank you to Michigan Jaguars, MichiganJaguarsFC.com for more information. They have tryouts coming up June 13th and 14th. Make sure you get out. Register, MichiganJaguarsFC.com. Get out there and register. Also, you'll notice scrolling on the bottom line, we got the North American Soccer Expo coming up July. What is it? It's the end of July, beginning of
July 30th, August
July
1st.
30th, August 1st.
Yes.
Get there. It is soccer heaven. We were there last year. It's just talking soccer, talking with your friends, drinking beer. Are you kidding me? What a great time. Get out to the North American Soccer Show. Oh, and by the way, Flint City Bucks also scrolling. If you want to see a great game, get out to the Flint City Bucks. Season tickets available now. We've got a little bit of everybody in the studio today. There's Brooks. There's myself. Brooks has the same shirt as I do on. And there we go. We've got Nate and Luke.
What
Luke!
the hell is going on here? First thing, Danny looks weird. Danny looks different. I
got the world's first ever glow down.
Ah.
was gonna say glow up, but that's okay. There's beer. Where's mine?
It's in the fridge.
That's sweet. Where's mine? That's sweet. Where's mine? What is this crap?
I mean, show up on time. We got beer and we got shirts.
What
for
is
you.
on time though?
9 o'clock is when we kick off.
I was here in the parking lot at 9 o'clock.
Technically 8:50. You have to be here on time.
8:50. When? Since when? And who are you to make rules?
10 minutes
Shut
before is on time.
All right.
10 minutes
We have extra
before.
shirts. We got extra beer. We got extra excitement after that game against.
We got extra Luke.
And we have Luke.
Extra Luke.
Well, that's what I say.
I've been here since 3 a.m., by the way.
Why?
Prepping for the show. Research, boy. Research. Gotta put the time in.
Oh, well, I happen to be intelligent. I don't have to.
Luke Zagorski, welcome to We Are Soccer, my friend. The newest member of the We Are Soccer crew. Luke, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. This is great.
Love having you here. Make sure you're talking to the microphone. So
Yeah, make sure you get close enough to the mic.
pull it close.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah,
Right.
there you go.
Pulls close.
Well,
Yeah.
Luke,
He's not used to a professional studio.
Luke's like a mega soccer influencer extraordinaire in Metro Detroit. All the clubs want him. Everybody wants him on their shows.
Yep.
You're like Mr. Soccer in the state of Michigan.
At some point, I'll figure out how to monetize all of this.
Well, let
Yeah, us too.
yeah, let Craig
Touché.
say let Craig know when you figure that out.
I know.
Yeah.
No, I love the game, guys. You know this. You know this. Look at this. Look at this space. You know better than I do. It's love of the game. I
Well,
just love being involved.
And that's why we like you here, Luke. We wanted to invite you because, listen, it's all about talking about the beautiful game. It's talking about having fun, talking about the sport, talking about whatever's going on in the sport of soccer. And you've been out to a couple of games this weekend. You've been out to a TST last weekend, I believe it was, the weekend before. So we want to talk about that. We are going to talk about what your thoughts on the World Cup. We've got a little bit of everything going on today. A little bit of everything.
Love it.
But, Nate, how are you, buddy? You good?
No.
Oh, because you want a shirt and a beer.
Yeah.
Again,
Here, just
No,
like this
that's
fucking
not
this
sloppy
right
seconds.
there's a fridge right on the right-hand side.
If anyone would model this stuff, you think you'd get the guy who actually looks good in stuff.
We did. I'm wearing it.
No, but for real, I know it's a comedy show, but not everything could be a joke.
Yeah.
I got him.
Yeah.
Hey.
But you're good, though?
But you are right by the fridge.
No. Why do you keep assuming things?
I don't know how else I can help you.
Hugs?
Maybe after the show.
He's got the most well-stocked mini fridge in soccer,
Yeah.
right? And
Oh.
he's right next to. You could reach over. You could-
By the way, thank you.
This has been empty for weeks, Luke.
Look
For
at it.
weeks.
Okay, but look at it now.
There's lots of stuff
Did
in
you
there.
bring things?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Sure.
By the way, thank you to Ryan Oakstrom and the MUSL who did help stock the fridge with beer. We helped
Yes.
do a little bracket breakdown for them in the Founders Cup, and they brought some beers and they stocked it in the fridge. So thank you to the MUSL and Ryan Oakstrom boys.
I wore this hat for Luke because I know he's a fan of Ohio teams.
What is it? I didn't even see.
It's the wrong
Busy
tile.
Wrong.
Hey, the
Yeah.
right one, you mean? The right one. The one that hasn't gone through a coach yet
Yeah.
this season.
Switch me.
Switched you? Oh. I see.
Yeah.
He's
Anyway, Brooks, how are you, buddy? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
You've been busy. You've been commentating on games. You've been doing a little bit of everything, man.
Yeah, that was a long Friday working here and doing interviews, getting stuff done, and then and then that Friday night with the Detroit Metro game, and just relaxed this weekend. So, yeah, so
Yeah,
It's
busy.
been a
busy,
lot.
busy. All
Yeah.
right.
You mean to tell me you guys have had a German beer in there for weeks since the MUSL thing, and I just now found this out?
What is it? Weihen stuff.
Easy. They're not promoting the show. Come on.
True.
We
I don't
got
think they-
rules here, Luke.
I don't think
Damn
they're
it.
promoting anything this side of the
Oops.
Atlantic. What is this?
Someone's going to get upset, and it's not me.
If I pronounce the name of that beer correctly, would I finally earn your respect? Would you be impressed?
No.
Why?
because.
Just because that's the only reason I get.
Well, yeah, because one, you're probably not going to do it right.
Weihen Stefana.
Yeah, okay, you got it right. You nailed that one.
Got it.
Well, that's the other reason. I knew I was walking into a trap. Anyways, Craig,
All right.
on with the show.
Let's go. All right, listen, USA Germany yesterday, Soldier Field. By the way, boys, sold out. I was not expecting a sellout crowd at Soldier Field, so congratulations there. Listen, I thought it was great. Great crowd, great send-off. The play on the field was all right. It was okay. Let's just say the Germany match that was played in front of a sellout crowd, 63,000, came just days after 57,000 people showed up to watch them in Charlotte as we defeated Senegal. That was more of a test, I would say, and more of a, not be a test, but we really tried to play. I think both Germany and the USA yesterday at Soldier Field just went through the paces, tried not to get hurt, make a couple of passes, score a couple of goals, call it a day. We'll get on to the actual event coming up. But it was good to see the American crowd get out because I really do think finally, the American soccer crowd is ready for the World Cup when they prove that point. Nate, is USA ready? Are the fans and is the team ready for the World Cup, which starts, by the way, in 5 days for the USA team?
So normally when they play at Soldier Field, it looks like an away stand.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't look like an away stand. It looked like a home stand
Yeah.
for once in a long time. Chicago, very multicultural area, right in the middle, center of the country as well. A lot of people can get to it. So it's not uncommon that when, USA plays whatever national team, you have a descendant of internationals or expats or
Yep.
people who will, whatever, feel more strongly about the visiting team for whatever reason. And yes, there was a German away section. Don't get me wrong.
No, that people who've
Yep.
traveled over here to
Yep.
watch the World Cup
Yep.
games. Yeah, for
Absolutely
sure.
there was,
Good for
but
them.
I thought it was 90, 10, 90%.
I would say.
And it was really good to see for once.
I looked into tickets, by the way. I was like, you know what? It's a
They're
Saturday
$200-$300.
$300 for the upper deck. I was
Yep.
like, whoa, that's not going to happen.
Oh no!
I knew a lot of people that went though.
Oh yeah, a lot of our friends went. I saw that.
A lot of people I know in Chicago and then around here decided to drive down and go.
That's fantastic. You got a lot of rich friends, Brooks. Anyways, watched it from home.
Yeah, Dan
Yeah.
Walker went. Oh, it was good to see him there. A couple of other folks. Stan Anderson went as well.
Yeah, our good
Brooks.
buddy Stan Anderson. Yeah.
Brooks. Yeah, by the way, he put out a phenomenal piece. I don't know if you saw the write-up he put about the game in American Soccer Fans.
Yeah, I did. I read
on
it. I
Facebook.
read it. Yeah.
People can go read that. Brooks, the game in general, I really did think that was going to be I thought that was this really strong starting lineup. I think that's the one he's going to go with for the first game, June 12th against Paraguay. Your thoughts on the game, buddy?
Yeah, it was. I just, of course, the start, like you go at the set piece, and then then that happens. Everyone loses the marking, and then they score. Like we talked about I think we talked about it last Sunday, or last time with the Senegal game. Like you can't not just decide I want to switch on at this time. You have to play the whole 90 minutes. That's how, if they want to get to the round of 6, like in the knockout round, and then get to the 16 or final 8 or whatever, like you need to make sure you switch on at all times. And listen, it was a good response. Like it was a wonderful goal by Anthony Robinson. Don't get me wrong, but you can see flaws in this American team. And I think Germany ran out a pretty decent team, to be honest with you. I'd say this is a mixture of their A and B players, and then they brought some guys off the bench, and it's a mixture of young and older guys for Germany, and it was interesting. But I don't know, for me, I wanted to see a full game from them. I liked the response when, even though they were down, when they went down 2-1, that the bench guys came in and they were pushing. Like that was a good sign for me. That we just didn't lay down, or like those guys had an effect on the game. Like they created chances, but some of them weren't as clear as some others, but they put pressure on Germany, and they showed that when Germany kind of sat back, they kind of kept the ball and moved the ball around a bit, and they tried to move it back and then draw Germany out and then try to play through. And there was some fight, like, Weah's tackle at the end. I mean, he did get the ball. I know he went through him and he got him with his back leg, but that's a good sign to show some fight there, that they're willing to just kind of do that even in a friendly. So that's a positive thing going in. I still think people are going to hate me for this. I still think Weston McKennie should come off the bench or play somewhere else. Like I don't like him in the middle with Tyler Adams.
People are definitely going to hate you. And Luke raised his hand there, Mr. Zagorski.
Yeah. Go ahead, Luke.
Anything you want to say about that?
Which bit in particular? That was a lot to unpack.
Yeah, unpack, especially the last bit about Weston McKennie coming off the bench. I don't think so, but
he was the next one. He was the great hope. Aside from Pulisic, he was like Pulisic, Reina. He was the one. He was the guy. He was going to be the linchpin of that defense for many years. And now Brooks, who's soccer knowledge I respect massively. You and a lot of other people all of a sudden are saying, he's not. He didn't.
I've been feeling this way for years.
Germinate.
Yeah.
Been waiting to use that word in a soccer term. Years.
Years he's been waiting, and here it is.
He just didn't take. Why?
Correct.
What happened?
I just think Weston shows up when he wants to show up, and that's just how. Like I think he does. Don't get me wrong. He does some amazing things for Juventus. He scores some big goals for them in Serie A play, in Champions League. They've utilized him in many positions. They've played him higher this year. They played him in the midfield. They played him as a right wing back, right back. I still think, if you really want to mess around with things, I still think as a right wing back, he would be better than Timothy Weah, in my opinion, just because he's a better defender. But he doesn't get on the ball and do anything. Like there's nothing, like you can't play through him. You can play through Tyler Adams, and yeah, Weston flicks the ball around the corner and does some different things, and he's a physical presence. But like, I don't know, when they dropped Gio Reyna lower when he came in the second half, I thought he was fine. But the only problem is, do you want to have a Tyler Adams that's a bone crusher that runs around and tackles, and Gio Reyna is not really that. He's more of a finesse player. And that's the thing, is like, then you start to question, like we talked about before, like Nate said, why wasn't Tanner Tesswin or an Adam Morris there? Like, why didn't they make the roster? Because that would have made sense then if you didn't want to put Weston McKennie in. But I just think you have to motivate him. And I think saying he doesn't start and him having to prove something is a motivation factor for him. And I just think he doesn't show up all the time, and that's just my opinion.
It's a little late for motivation.
Yep. I mean,
Yeah.
it's on. Let's go. The World Cup now starts in 5 days. Luke.
5 days. Oh my
Oh,
God.
I know.
This year, right?
This year. Yeah, it
Oh
starts
my
this year. It's crazy,
God.
isn't it?
Where have I
Yeah, I don't know where you've been, under the rock or something.
definitely
All right, Luke, is the USA
is
the
our
team? Are they ready? And what about the fans? Because I got to be honest. Prior to this weekend, everything has been. I've seen the merchandise. I've seen everything for sale. I've seen the prices, but I haven't seen anybody talking about it besides the normal, we'll say, pundits. But now all of a sudden, I see Facebook and I see everybody going to the Senegal game, everybody going to the Chicago game, and everybody's on board. Oh, and by the way, if you want to hit up a watch party, hit up our watch party. It's going to be June 12th. But is America ready? Because I feel like they are. I'd like your thoughts.
It really all depends on what you mean by ready, because it was ready, and I'm gonna do a very, very quick soapbox thing.
Do it.
Do the klaxon, do the buzzer if I run too long.
The-
20 seconds.
That's fine. Just make sure you talk closer to the mic.
Really? Is that
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Or hold the mic.
Or hold the mic, whatever you want to do.
Michael Jackson.
come my life into being? All right, so soapbox very, very quickly, 30 seconds.
Yep.
Okay. You had this.
You just said 20 seconds. Now you want an extra 10?
25.
Okay, let's do them split in the middle. Go.
Hey, hurry up! I'm still waiting to talk about the game. God damn.
He's waiting. He's very patient. Thank you. You guys had this. You guys had this in USA '94. You had the entire world that went, "Hi, America. Here is a blank check. Here is $1,000 billion. Go build soccer in your country." And what happened? Arguably, the U.S. in terms of their position in the global game are at the exact same spot. And I've thought long and hard about this, and I have peers who have too. We're at the exact same spot now that we were in '94. Where did all that money go? And to answer your question, what does ready actually mean? Are we ready to rally around the team and buy the merchandise and go, yay, sports ball, 3 times, and then they get knocked out, or they get to the round of, what is it these days? 402? What is it?
Yeah, exactly.
402.
The
Oh,
knockout
yeah.
rounds and then 16s, right?
Yeah.
People who get soccer in this country, the actual dyed-in-the-wool folks who get it, yes, we're all ready.
Mm-hmm.
But man, there's just this polarizing thing of what of the masses, what are the great unwashed, the populace, what are they doing? What are they thinking about this? If you look in one direction, I got Lay's potato chips, and I got stuff at gas stations with the World Cup logo on it. And then I look in the other direction, and people are like, what is a World Cup? What is this? Is this Arsenal? What is this? Which is this one? Is this Madrid?
Yeah.
Isn't it weird?
It's a bit strange. Nate, it
Yeah.
sounds like you want to say
Go
something.
ahead, Nate.
there.
He's dying, isn't he? Go on.
Yeah, I did strongly disagree with everything you just said.
Cool.
I don't know what you're talking about. So, I mean, in '94, we had the start of you're right, we had the World Cup here. And then what kicked off that? MLS. And what springboarded from that? From
MLS did springboard
right,
from
and
it. Right, yeah.
It
Now, a
did.
year later.
six teams, you now have 32.
30.
30.
30.
Okay.
30.
Well, with 32,
Possibly more.
with 32 planned, right?
Well,
have
more
a-
than that. But yeah.
You have
yeah.
a strong USL 1 division that
You
is
do.
now breaking off into different segments.
Yep.
You have heavy investment on that side, soccer-specific stadiums that didn't exist before. And recently, it's just come out that now soccer is more popular than baseball, according to the New York Times.
I've seen that. I've seen
So
that.
I'm not sure how you can say that it's the exact same.
No. What I mean is that the U.S. Maybe I wasn't clear on that. If I
Ah.
wasn't, I apologize. I
Go ahead.
meant the status of the United States men's national team
Mm.
on a global level. I'm sorry if I wasn't clear on that.
No,
Okay.
I think it's the same now as it was then.
the
94.
level of play from our top senior team is 100%. Here, you know what?
I disagree.
I'm actually hold on, Nate, if you don't mind. I'm going to jump in. I'm going to disagree on one level, heart and soul, because I watched the Summer of '94 documentary.
Yeah.
And those guys, they were willing to die on the field to put a result and make this sport something. I don't see that from this team. I see it from 2 players on this team, by the way.
Which two?
Pulisic.
Yeah.
And you ever will disagree with this one. I think when the game gets going, McKinney.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think those
Also-
two will die on the field to
Oh.
see this game and try to win.
I think that's
the rest
Tyler
of them,
Adams.
The rest of them are just like, oh my God, it's so good to be here. Yay, I'm on the field. Hi, Mom and Dad.
Nah,
Now, the '94 team is all in, right? But there was a whole lead-up story to that.
Of course.
I think
The fans-
Adams
the
is one of
fans and
those.
stuff. Adams,
Adams does. Yeah.
I don't know. Nate, go ahead. We would cut you off there.
yeah, no, I think there's so back to the game a little bit. Honestly, Tim Ream impressed me in that game. and I know I've been highly critical of him the whole time.
Yeah.
I think was great. I think Robinson shouldn't be playing based on what I saw. You can't switch off. That's on
Miles?
him. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was a rough one.
You got Trusty. You got other guys who can play that spot.
Yeah.
I think he's played himself out for not. I would have to say that Freezy is not a good goalkeeper in my opinion. Sorry, and I don't think Freeman should be starting. I think Tim Weah is your other guy who clearly cares about the game, and you saw what he did with his time and how he went in and what he did in a friendly, and what you could argue was minutes that were just people trying to see out. He got into it.
What did Freeze do wrong?
Nothing actually.
Okay.
I just think Tim Weah is better. He didn't do anything.
Wait, Matt Freeze as the goal. Do you think Turner's better?
Freeze.
Yeah, you
no,
said
Freeze. No,
Freeze.
I don't think.
You mean Freeman?
Freeman. Sorry.
Okay, fair enough.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
Freeze.
Yeah.
I don't like Freeze.
Okay.
I don't like any of our goalkeepers. I think
Okay.
that's our weakest spot.
Mm.
So sorry, it is. They're all pretty bad.
How
Yeah.
bizarre is that the
Yeah.
American teams
For
are
once.
the weakest
First
spot is
time.
the goalkeeper. It hasn't been like that for decades.
Yep.
Greg, you're old as hell, correct?
Yes.
Wow.
Dude, Casey Keller?
Yeah.
Way back in the day?
And that's
Brad
what I mean.
Friedel?
Tim.
Brad Friedel?
Right.
It's like a.
Merit-
What's the thing with the Olympics? The torch carrying. You do the. You do
Oh
the
yeah,
torch
pass
salute.
off the torch. Yeah,
Yeah.
the
That's-
passing of the torch. Yeah.
As a non-American outsider looking in, the entire globe is always kind of waving a little bit about how to treat American soccer as an entity.
Yeah.
I'm speaking for apparently the planet now, but we always respected the hell out of the American goalkeeper culture.
Sure.
There was always one or
Mhm.
two that came out of nowhere and were friggin', I will die on this hill, genuinely world class. Brad
Yeah.
Friedel at his peak was genuinely world class.
Howard was world class.
Yeah.
Casey Keller,
Yep.
world class.
Yeah.
Seriously world class
Yeah.
at the time.
Yep.
Probably not now.
So
Nate, go ahead and finish up,
Yeah,
and then we
finish
got
up.
one or two comments because we need to. I'd like
Yeah.
Brooks to read off if you could,
I would
or I'll read them off.
I'd say Tim Weah for me is better than Freeman.
Okay.
And it just to answer your question, Brooks, he didn't do anything wrong. Freeman, I
Sure,
think
sure.
Weighs better. I think he is.
Do you like him better going forward
I like
or on
him-
the defensive side?
Yes,
Both or
Yes.
going forward?
both. I like them
Okay.
both better going forward. And I think he has more grit than Freeman.
I would agree with you on the going forward. I would disagree with you. I think Freeman's a better defender because Way is a natural winger most of his life. But that's just that. But I agree with going forward though.
I think
he's a
he
better
has
one.
more grit. I think he adds something.
I think he wants to start because he's pissed that he played in the second half.
Yep.
I think that's what happened.
Yep, and that's good.
Yeah.
Do you want me to talk about Germany or just skip it?
No, go
yeah,
for it.
please,
Yeah,
I
you're
can
the
bring up-
German expert.
Yeah, I could break. I
Yeah.
think Germany started probably it's about a 90% starting lineup.
Okay.
Because I don't think Brown and Schlotterbeck start, and I also do not think that Sane starts. I think you're going to have Ream out wide, and I think you're going to have Undave with Harvards dropping back to Musiala, then probably on the right.
Okay.
It wasn't a bad start for them, and also I think there's no way you're sitting Anton Rudiger at all for any of this.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
it's interesting because they have a lot of weapons that they didn't use. They have a lot of different versatile players that they could pull on, and I felt like they were holding back a little bit. But at the same time, I felt USA went, okay, we're down. And we're going to go at them hard. And I think that's why the Germans got mad because they were just like, okay, what is this? And I think if USA is going to do anything, just to wrap it up, if they're going to do anything in this tournament, they're going to go far. They have to go at them like they did after they got scored.
Yep.
Just go at them. Caution the wind. Just go. And because they turned it up a notch, and Germany was just kind of like, okay, this send off. We'll chill out. No one needs to get hurt. And like that's when you could see the Germans getting annoyed with the tackles that were flying in and everything like that. And
Yeah.
the USA
Schlotterbeck got pissed.
Yeah. Well, Schlotterbeck shouldn't be starting.
He's an angry guy.
He shouldn't be starting. So he's thanks for coming out. Anyways, and
Yeah.
so I think that's about a 90% starting German lineup, just
Okay.
based on some of the clientele there.
Do you think Neuer starts?
Oh yeah, no, that was the other thing.
Okay.
Neuer is starting
Yeah.
for sure, 100%. No way he's
Okay.
not. So Neuer, Rudiger, I think Undave is absolutely starting. Whether it's going to be Harvards up top and Undave under, or Undave up top and Harvards under, but one of those guys are absolutely.
Can't argue with anything.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Absolutely.
I agree with that.
All right,
Question
go for it, and then we're going to read some
one
comments.
short sentence. I don't mean to get too
Yeah, yeah,
granular
yeah,
about
yeah.
the Germany lineup, but like Leroy Sané, you said he doesn't start.
Doesn't
do you
start.
No, I don't think he starts.
Do you mean he doesn't start or he shouldn't start?
Shouldn't, yes.
Both? Okay.
Because I think if I'm the coach, I'm putting Jamal Musiala out wide. on right,
Mhm.
and just letting those guys. I know he's not. He can play out wide right,
Mhm.
and I know he's normally an attacking mid. But if I'm going to really be effective, I'm going to use Undave or Harvard
Havertz, Havertz.
Harvard as a like post hold up to feed off Verts and Musiala. And when they've done that in the past, they've been very effective and good. And then you have Undave just in the center running, or Baltimore in the center running, and balls being fed in. They're scoring like crazy. That would be my anticipation for it. And you also have Jeremy Ludwig, who's, in my opinion, better than Sané as well. And everyone will see him be better than Sané because he comes from Stuttgart, and it's going to be his coming up.
There you go.
There it is.
All right, folks.
There it is.
Give us. Do you want to read them or you want me to read them? There was some pretty nice comments coming in there.
Yeah, VX Gunner, we need to start strong, especially in this group. I feel USA is in a potential group of death. My gut says Mexico goes the furthest. That could be possible. Mexico always somehow messes up at some point. But
They find a way.
what was it? Dan Wolka posted on the group in our Facebook group, like the potential if USA wins the group or gets second or third. The best one, obviously, is if we get first. Compared, looking at the opponents we would play, that we would probably potentially, could actually advance out of that round of 32 and then advance in the next round, which I would like that to happen. And then the next one, VX Gunner says, I'm a big fan of Tyler Adams, but he can't be giving the ball away uselessly in the midfield. I agree. And then also I agree on that second goal. I watched the replay as well. Tyler Adams was napping on that one when they combined it inside. People were blaming Miles Robinson for that one. I don't think that's his fault. Adams did not track the runner in when they scored on the second goal. So
No, sorry, strongly disagreed, buddy. When
you think it's Robinson? You
yes.
think it's Robinson's fault
Yes.
they didn't step quick enough on the second goal?
on the second
Second goal. Yeah.
Sorry, I thought
No. Second goal.
second.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it could have been.
Yeah. So and then
I like
yes.
Luke's question. Luke Zagorski in the studio with us here. Still post a question in the chat.
Yeah.
How many world-class players does the U.S. men's national team have? On his question. That is a great question.
I've had a debate about this with 3 or 4
Uh,
people
oh,
who I've,
I want your thoughts. How many? How many do you think?
1.5.
1.5.
1.5.
Who's the half? So Pulisic's the one, right?
Who?
Pulisic's the one, right?
Well, he's the guy with the. Pulisic is genuinely a fantastic player.
I love his Puma boots. Did you see him too? They're white with like stars on them.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it, but of course they are.
Yeah.
I mean,
But anyways, yeah.
who do you think the other half is? 'Cause I'm so
Genuine
like
star?
a B plus player. If we're talking about A grade is world class, B grade is that guy's good. EPL
I think it's-
starter or what have you.
For me, it's 2.5.
Okay. Okay.
I think Pulisic and I think Adams has proven himself enough at Bournemouth because he's been a consistent starter where he's class.
I was gonna say you either.
Actually, it could be 3 technically. I do like Robinson because he actually has played really well in the Premier League. So I'll give you 3 for that.
So are you pegging back off the argument I got into someone on the Detroit Red Devils chat on world class players?
You are in that one, but I
Yeah.
don't know.
So I would say
That's
3.
probably one of the 3. Okay.
I would go 3. I would say Weston McKennie is a half for me. So you want a
World-
3.5.
World class.
So-
Sorry, world class. My bad.
Not like good players.
Sorry.
There's 6 or 7.
Sorry,
I need
Pulisic.
7.
Sorry, Pulisic.
There's 6 or 7 good players on the US national.
Pulisic's the only
Really
one.
good players.
timeout.
Tyler Adams is close though, right?
He
Like
is.
B plus at this point.
Yeah.
He had a marvelous season at top 10 EPL level. Is he world class?
Fair enough. Yes.
Okay,
correct.
hold on.
So
Everyone's
Sorry, go ahead.
saying a trope.
Yeah.
What does world class mean?
Yeah.
This is the thing.
What does world class mean? I need a definition of that.
There is no
because
definition, you just know.
I can give you some examples, but I can't
No,
give you a
because
definition.
technically, if you're a starter for, I don't know, a league that's supposed to be the best league in the world according to every Englishman there is.
and every person in the world.
Okay, I'm just saying, and hypothetically speaking, then if you're starting on a team consistently, then would that not make you a world-class player? Why not?
Sure, it
Why
could.
not?
There's
No,
a
he's
hundred-
saying no, but why not?
There's 100 and some odd players. I mean, you can't have.
And that would be
100
100 some odd world-class players out of 1 million people that play the game.
No,
Okay, what is the definition of world-class then?
I would say you're looking at top 10, top 20 some odd type players in the world.
Okay, then England doesn't have any either.
Harry Kane.
Okay, outside of him.
Because he plays in the Bundesliga.
Because he
Yeah,
plays in the
because
Bundesliga.
he plays in the best league in the
Yeah.
world.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You see how quick? You see how quick that was?
Yeah.
Right?
So, but then England only has maybe one or two as well.
No.
No, but
Behave yourself.
excuse me, excuse me.
Okay. If we were to say top 50 players, like
Now
and
you opened it up more.
I think still America
Yes.
has one, and it's
Yeah.
Pulisic.
Pulisic, yes.
I don't think anybody else gets in there. I would
Yeah.
love to know who your other half was.
Adams.
It's
Was
either
it Adams?
It's so
Okay.
close.
Jedi Robinson.
I almost agree with Nate that if you start in the EPL World Class League, you're probably close to
Yeah.
winning.
You're
You
close.
are. You are.
You're close.
It's like the Hall of Fame, like the Hall of Fame debate in baseball, right?
Mhm.
Brooks, you grew up with baseball.
Yeah.
You would just know
Yes.
if you have to debate whether somebody should be in the Hall of Fame. It's like the whole Jack Morris
Yeah.
argument in late '80s, early '90s, whenever it was. If you have to debate whether somebody's a Hall of Famer, they ain't a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
If you
They
gotta
don't
go
like
to-
when we deviate from other sports.
if you got to go to Boris's Deli in
Yeah.
White Lake and get your sandwich and get your cup of
So
coffee
got
and
lost.
sit around the table with all your
Is he-
boys
is he
discussing whether
plugging
he's world
delis?
class or not.
Then he's not.
I am.
Right.
No, that's true. If you got to get out and debate with your friends whether this guy is world class.
Yeah.
don't waste your
I
time.
like. All right. So shabby thoughts. I can't even read the end. Is it?
England doesn't have any either. And then he
No,
said
I
top
think-
10-ish players in each
I
position,
think,
I'd say.
I think shabby thoughts. England
Oh.
either. But
Oh, okay.
here's a good one. Top 10-ish players in each position.
Hmm.
That's a
Okay, I like that.
That I would go with.
I like
world
that.
class.
I like that.
Yeah. That's a.
You got about 110 or 110 players then.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I'm fine with that.
That's fine.
Yeah. BX Gunner says Chris Richards is pretty hype right now. And
Agreed.
if he keeps starting for Palace and then he makes another move somewhere, yes, but he's not
Okay.
quite there yet.
Christian Pulisic, Chris Richards, Jedi Robinson.
Okay, I can see those three. If we're defining it by that terms.
World class.
If they're defining it by the top 10 positions.
Jedi Robinson is like top.
Yeah.
He's top 10 left
10
left
in the
backs in the world.
world.
In the world, yes.
Okay.
I think
Yeah,
he
he
is.
is.
Yeah, I think he is. He's done well for Fulham and he's schooled a lot of good players.
I gotta take Chris Richards out of there.
That's okay.
He's
I
not
got to
top.
take Chris Richards out of there
I
because
would.
there's so many better center backs.
That's why I gotta
If
do
we're
that.
talking those, it's for me it's three. Pulisic,
Okay.
Adams, and God, if it's top 10-ish. Okay, never mind. Adams doesn't make that. If
Yeah,
we're
he
doing-
doesn't make
If
it.
it's top 20, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, so I agree with Nate. Pulisic and Robinson, Anthony.
Pulisic and Robinson.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
I wouldn't put Anthony Robinson, but the
Name
I
nine.
would say it's close.
Name 10 left backs better than him.
I'm not doing that now. Here's the question of England came up. World class players in England squad. Bellingham, absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
Harry Kane,
Yes.
100%. Declan
Yes.
Rice,
Yes.
I
yes.
think so too. Saka.
Well, hold on.
That one's a
So,
tough one.
wait,
but
wait,
I
wait, wait,
think
wait, wait.
Based on the way he played in the last
use the
year and a
bathroom.
half.
Stop. Stop. Because when I said that, you said the best player in those positions.
Best 10.
No, we
position.
changed it. When I said England wouldn't have any of them, I was going with 11 starters. That's it. So you'd have to be the very best player in that position. When we said that,
Okay, but then we opened it up.
and
to
then we
top
opened
10.
it up, and
Yeah,
so and I said
got
that
that.
changes everything.
Mhm.
I just want to make sure that's clear because I know people like Arsenal fans like to then blow me up. By the way, I was right. By the
You
way,
were, you
I
were.
was right. Was I?
You
Was I
were.
right on
I
that?
know.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
You're a week late, Nate.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't
You're
care.
right.
That's okay. I can
Just so
still.
shove it in their face.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine.
Coming up
That's
next
fine.
on last week's show, everybody. Nate.
Don't care. Guess what? A lot of people are like, this guy doesn't know anything. Stick to egg ball or whatever. Sweet. I was right.
We have a lot
That
of English
wasn't I.
people who watch us.
That was
By the way,
right.
Shabby thoughts. Thanks for tuning in. I love the fact that
Yeah.
those are good thoughts there.
They are.
Egg ball. Yeah, that's funny. He has a lot of English people.
The best was the guy who kept on accusing me of taking steroids, and I kept thanking him. And then I was like, "Thank you. That's actually a compliment." And I'm like, "Because I don't." And thanks. And he's like, "No need to roid rage, bro." And I'm like, "I just thanked you." I'm like, I think that's the opposite of rage.
It's not really a compliment if somebody accuses you.
Hell yeah.
No, I guess it is.
If you're not taking them, and you're like, then, and
I
you're,
know if you're running a race and you're like super duper fast, and
Yeah.
somebody's like, you obviously took a shortcut, and you're like, no, I didn't.
no, I didn't.
Just
Yeah, it's a
just
compliment.
really fast.
Yeah,
that's a compliment. I
exactly.
get that, I get
It's-
that,
it's-
I get that. Yeah, yeah.
It's a term of endearment for me.
Oh,
Love
man,
it.
I love it. That's awesome.
I'm gonna take some more steroids now.
All right, big thank you everybody signing in. Do us or join us here. Leave some comments. We very much appreciate it. Give us a like, give us a subscription, give us a share. All right, we got a lot of other stuff to get to. Obviously, World Cup dominating. Before we get too far down the road, I do want to quickly throw a video in here from our good friend, Mr. Alexi Lawless, talking about our upcoming watch party that's happening here in Detroit in a couple of days. So let's see if I've got this tuned correctly.
Greetings, Alexi Lawless here, and shout out to all the wonderful people in the great state of Michigan. This is what I know about Michigan. Michigan loves a party. You know who else loves a party? The folks over there at We Are Soccer, and they got the party of all parties. A watch party for USA Paraguay as this World Cup kicks off this summer. You got to be there. South Lion Theater. They're going to have games. They're going to have prizes. They're going to have giveaways. It is the place to be. And you need to be there for Michigan, for soccer, for America.
Thank you to Mr. Alexi Lawless, good friend of the show. As you can see there, he's very passionate about this upcoming World Cup and the World Cup team, and you need to come out and watch that with us in South Lyon. If you're in Metro Detroit, come out and join us. We're having a watch party. 9 o'clock kickoff. We're going to be opening the doors at about 7:30, so come and join us. We got beer, Dog and Pony Show beer. They're going to be supplying all the beer. We got food. We got a lot of other stuff, some prizes as well. All right, listen, I don't want to throw anything into the works here, boys, but I did get a text that says world class equals getting into any top 5 team in the world's top leagues. I don't know. I don't know.
Interesting.
Would you, if you're a top 5 team in one of the best leagues? So top.
Well, not every league has a top 5
Right,
team. Like
so-
where's like the break it, like the break it, like the break it La Liga is like Barcelona and Real Madrid, and
So-
maybe Atletico. So that's
Maybe
3.
Atletico, yeah.
Yeah.
Brests had world-class players.
Yeah, if they finish top 5, right?
Yeah, man. All right,
Yeah.
who finished 5th? Rain Man, who finished 5th in France?
In France. Let me look at that
Yeah,
league. One.
I mean that with love.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I have the standings right here. I have a say. It's
I did love
Marseille.
The Paris
Mar-
FC beat PSG in the final day.
So the top.
That's a story for another day, but
Yeah.
I love those guys.
So the top 5 for France for Ligue 1, PSG, Lens, Lyon, Olympique Lyon, and then Marseille.
Wait, is that 2 different clubs? Lyon and Olympique Lyonnais?
What's LOSC? It's
Lille.
Leo. My bad. Leo. My bad. Sorry, Leo, and then Olympique Lyon.
I have a public service announcement to that response.
Yes.
As a VfB Stuttgart fan, which finished 4th in the league,
Top team.
Yeah.
that
okay.
is incorrect. That is 100%. That is 100% incorrect.
So would you
Well,
say
actually, I don't-
Bundesliga?
Actually, the person who texted doesn't consider the Bundesliga to be a top 5 league in the world.
That's cool. He's also wrong too.
All right, moving on, boys.
That's funny.
Listen, England played yesterday down against New Zealand down at Tampa Bay. So New Zealand against England, Tampa Bay Stadium. They had pirate ships. They had $18 cans of Coors Light.
Really?
Yeah, it was expensive, but it is what it
Throwback
is.
to the old school days of England, right? But
Oh man, it was something.
English were originally the pirates. That's how they became.
Did
the
you
Pirates of
guys
the Seas.
see? Did
Yeah.
you guys see how they showed the names of the England squad on the scoreboard?
No.
Okay, so here's what they had. Number 1, Jordan Pickford. Number 5, John Konsa. It's supposed to be.
John Conser. Oh, yeah, big fan.
Yeah, big fan of
Massive
John Conser.
Huge player, great player.
Yeah, should have been John Stones. Number 6, Mark O'Reilly. Mark should have been Mark Guehi.
Is he related to Bubba O'Reilly?
Number 9.
He was the single most important reason why FC Fotheringham did not get relegated this last season.
Here's number 9. I think this actually might be a Brazilian player.
Just Harry.
Harry. This is a picture of the actual scoreboard.
Just Harry, like he's
Harry.
Brazilian.
Harry.
Hulk.
Yeah. Number 11, Marcus Stones. Marcus Rashford. Number 14, Jordan Gahey. Jordan Henderson. Number 16, Kobe.
Just Kobe.
Kobe.
Just him.
Kobe.
Kobe
Number
Bryant.
17, Morgan Anderson.
Yep.
What?
Huge fan.
Oh, and by the way, the most prolific goal scorer in all of history, Ollie Kane.
Yeah,
He
he's half
really-
he's half Harry, half Ollie.
Exactly. Really
Yeah.
leading the line. Oh, and by the way, number 25, Jed Bellingham.
Jarrell Rashford.
And then Jarrell Rashford. This was actually on the scoreboard, on the big
How
screen
does that happen?
for people before the game kicked off.
Someone was just having a laugh, right?
How does
I
that
mean,
happen?
really,
They had to be.
how
They're
does
like
that
they're like
in
they,
this day and age?
we have to do this. We're gonna make fun of it. That's why.
I literally, but it was on as everybody's filtering in. I was like, no, this is someone's photoshopped this or this is AI. No, it's legit. This is it.
I can't believe someone wasn't just having a laugh because usually you get handed a piece of paper.
Yes.
And you just type
Yes.
the word.
Brooks
You type.
knows that doesn't happen though. As a
Well, at an high international level, you should have all of that.
Yes. But Nate, you're right. I mean, you get handed the
Yeah.
lineup. Listen, if you're working at this game, you know some of those players.
Yes.
Harry, who's the striker? Number 9, Harry.
Hey man,
Guys, that's how I want to be introduced as of next week's show. Just
Luke?
Just Luke.
Luke.
Oh, this is Luke. Just
Oh
like,
no, he's
like Madonna or Cher or God. It's just Luke.
Share.
how about the Luke?
The Luke.
Call you cool
The
hand,
Luke
Luke.
is here.
Yeah.
Can we get a
You know
round
that
of
guy? The Luke.
the Luke? Yeah. Soccer mega extraordinaire
Oh,
influencer in Metro Detroit.
Oh,
The Luke. Yeah, we all know the Luke.
Oh my
You
God.
got to come up with like a signature look, a little bit more. I don't know.
He's like 6'9".
He's
He
finished
doesn't
his
need any signature look. He's taller than everyone there is.
He
What do
is.
you mean signature look?
Please finish that sentence. More what?
Yeah, like
And
what are
he-
you talking about?
You know what? Soon we're
He's
gonna.
taller than me sitting down right now. And my chair is raised all the way up.
Oh, bless you. You're,
We-
so, you're adorable.
Yeah, I know.
We actually, before you got here, we raised your chair up and lowered his, and he's still taller.
Yeah, I know. I realize what's going on here.
The union made us do that. Equity.
The union.
We weren't allowed to touch the chairs. We had to bring the union chair guy.
Well, he's HR.
Yeah.
He's HR, so you complaints and
Oh, crap.
yeah.
That's why nobody likes you.
This is
No.
true. Yeah. Did you do hair and makeup before you got here? No.
Does it look like I did? Look at this.
No, I see you missed
Oh,
it.
I did.
Yeah,
Where's
yeah.
the camera? Yeah.
I think you shaved though.
Hideous.
What the hell is going on here?
You miss a week, and this is what happens.
Danny looks different. You guys got jerseys you're not sharing. Hats, didn't know about this, and we're talking about makeup. What is happening?
You're not in the, wait, he's not in the makeup group chat.
No, he's
Oh
not.
my goodness.
No.
Thank God.
Yeah.
But he still wears guy liner. I don't know.
No.
All right, moving on. All right, listen. World Cup's coming up. I don't know if you guys know this. The World Cup is starting in a couple of days.
Yes.
It's kind of big. I did want to put up a couple of things from the World Cup. I think I have it somewhere here. Let me find it. We have the World Cup groups. So let's just go over real quick the groups as you see. So everybody can find this. So you can go on to any of our socials. We'll have this as well. Group A: Mexico, South Africa, Korea Republic versus and Czechia. There. First game of the World Cup kicks off the 11th, Thursday of June. Mexico versus South Africa. Everybody in the world. There's going to be 1 billion people watching this game, guys. It's going to be amazing.
Literally. Right? Literally or
Literally.
right? Yeah.
Literally, 10 times bigger than the. Do you have a question?
I have an amazing piece of trivia.
Go
I'm
for it.
Go
not
for it.
sure. This is so cool. It's so significant. I don't know if anybody got this. My
let-
wife Martha told me about this last night, and I was like, "What? Really?
You have
Is
to
that
look it up?
coincidence?"
Yeah.
I had to.
Verify.
I verify all my sources.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
We soccer journalists, you see, we
Yes.
verify our sources. No, 16 years ago, to the day, South Africa and Mexico played in the opening game of 2010, but the fixture was reversed because South Africa were
right.
Oh,
South Africa were the hosts and Mexico were the visitors.
that's interesting.
To the day, boys. To the day. How crazy is that? I don't
Wow.
know if that's serendipitous or somebody planned that.
I say, do you think they did it on purpose?
I think
I
so.
think so. I mean, if there was a give of like a couple of days, they were like,
Maybe.
do
Yeah, put it on the
don't
Thursday.
do it Wednesday, do it Friday.
They got 104 games. Just throw it in on the Thursday. It's fine.
Are you fascinated by that, Nate?
No.
No.
No, I'm
I
not.
remember watching that in a bar in
Because-
Royal Oak,
because
by the way.
I
Yeah.
knew that
Yeah, I
like
remember watching
long
it.
ago. Number
did?
one. And number two is interesting. The home team that opens it usually has a strong record of actually winning that first
Yep.
game. So
Yes.
Yep.
Nothing to do with who won it. It's kind of cool. It's just a cool little.
Yeah, it's a cool little fact.
trivium, if you will.
Yep.
16 years ago to the day, same World Cup opening opponent. It's just a.
Like I said, I remember being in a bar watching that. All right, Group B: Canada, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Qatar, and Switzerland.
Ooh, I hope Canada gets dumped out so quickly
I know you're not a big fan of Canada. It's understandable.
because
He doesn't like Tim Hortons. Group C: Brazil, Morocco, Haiti, and Scotland. Scotland going to drink all the beer in every stadium.
that's a tough group.
That is a tough group. That is a really tough group. Actually.
Outside of Haiti.
Come on, Scotland.
Crazy. I have.
Yep.
One of the coolest things. I did some research for something else on group, on some of the groups
Yeah.
more than others. One of the coolest things about World Cup time is that you get to hear about countries and cultures that you don't really know that much about.
Yeah.
So, for example,
Like Canada.
where is Canada?
Nobody knows.
I've never been there. Never even really heard of it. But
So did you look up Curacao or Haiti?
South of here.
Haiti. This is
Yeah, tell me.
Did you know?
Yeah.
Did you know the 1804? I gotta read it. This is actually really cool. 1804 Haitian Revolution made Haiti the first sovereign state in the Caribbean. I know I'm saying that wrong, but I'm not.
Mhm.
Right? First sovereign state in the Caribbean, the first country in the Americas to officially abolish slavery, and the only country in history established by a slave revolt.
Interesting.
I know, and you don't know this stuff until all of a sudden,
Yeah.
you look at the World Cup groups and the team that you like is playing, Curacao or the Maldives or like
Yes.
the Moon, and you have to research that country
No.
to learn a little bit about them.
No, I didn't have to research that. They're not going to win a game. and I don't care. Moving on.
By the way, you said Caribbean, right? Because that's how they say it, how Jack Sparrow would say it. So there you
Still don't care. Moving on.
Thanks, Brooks. Checking the mail.
We are going to move on, but that is very interesting. Group
No,
D,
it's not.
This is the one everybody really cares about, right, Nate? Group D,
Yeah.
USA, Paraguay, Australia, and as everybody's pronouncing it now, Turkey. Yes, hand in the air. Yes, Nate, go
It's
ahead.
Turkey, and I will not
Turkey.
respond.
I don't know why we've all changed to
I will not do it. I will not do that.
No.
Anyways,
So
define-
anyway, USA kickoff against Paraguay June 12th. Nate, another hand in the air question?
no.
Okay, good.
Statement.
Okay, go for it.
I used to say Turkey whatever, was going to win this group. I have now changed my opinion.
Okay.
Brooks noted.
All right.
Write it down.
USA win.
Okay.
First. They're coming out first in this group.
All right. I think so too.
USA?
Yep.
All right, I like it. Yes, let's go with it. Unanimous, yes. Group E, Germany. You say no?
Nobody asked me.
Yeah, why didn't you ask him?
I
You
thought
said
he said
unanimous
yes.
and you
It's
left it.
unanimous. And
I
there's
thought
a
he was
25
shaking his head yes.
25% of the entire population of this room didn't even get a vote.
I know.
He said it and he said it.
He
Well,
didn't get a vote
And
though.
I thought you shook your head.
That's better
Right.
than our.
I
That's
said
better than
no
our
indicated
elections.
nothing.
Everybody, Luke Zagorski at
Oh, my
hotmail.com.
Yeah.
Because he's about to say America's going to finish last. He hates America.
I think they figure out a way to win the group. I do.
America.
I'm just
Okay.
I'm just insulted that you didn't.
He's got a
Oh,
point.
Apparently, unanimous is just the
Yeah.
cool kids that have been here. I
Yeah.
just got here, so I'm.
Yeah, I mean,
I
that was
nothing
pretty
back.
rude.
Brooks,
wasn't.
can you just mute the Luke for a little, like just a minute? That's it, just for a minute. The
Here,
Luke.
Luke,
gets
here you go, Luke,
for
here you
like
go.
A minute. I did hear you. I did see you, Nodger.
Or do you want
I
this
didn't
one?
agree with it.
Again, that one too.
All right, here we go. Onwards.
Yeah.
Group E, Germany, Curacao.
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 Yes.
I'm calling it Curacao.
No, it's
Curacao.
wrong.
Curacao.
Krakow.
It's an S, isn't it? Curacao.
I've heard
shouldn't
I've
be
heard
here.
Curacao. Or I've heard Curacao before.
Ivory Coast and Ecuador. I think we can all assume.
It's a group of death. I feel like. Would you consider that a group of death?
What the hell?
No.
Does anybody ever think that is a group of death?
No.
I mean, that's 3 countries,
That
and
could
no
be the
no chance
easiest
that
group in the-
Curacao even gets
That
out.
could be the easiest group in the whole
No.
thing. That could be the easiest group
Yeah,
in the
you know what
entire
a group
World
of
Cup.
death is? 3 dominant ones with 1 weak one.
Where's the other dominant one, Brooks?
Ivory Coast isn't horrible, and Ecuador isn't bad either.
Brooks, they're 34th.
Les Elephants.
Yeah, he's got a.
Beef,
Ivory,
beef,
yeah.
sweet. Or,
I mean, I know Didier Drogba doesn't play for them anymore, but
Okay,
it can't be that bad.
hold on.
no,
You think that's the group of death? We'll just wait.
Do you want me to track back my statement?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
fine.
Yeah,
Okay,
yes.
you're gonna track it back a little.
Right,
Okay.
no. Oh, good. Boom. There you
Okay,
go.
I'm done. Okay,
Yeah.
well
with
done.
all
There you
due
go.
respect in the world, Curacao,
Yeah.
nobody's actually 100% sure that Curacao even exists. And Ecuador,
It
Thank
does.
you.
Did you see the cool bus they drove in?
Never
What?
seen Curacao and
They're a baseball country.
the Maldives in the same room at, any given point. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I mean,
We have to get independent verification.
Yeah.
So, and then Ecuador, they were better. I tell you this, they were better in FIFA qualification than anybody thought they were.
Yes.
They're a friggin' tough team, man. They gotta
Mhm.
they gotta take some scalps along the way. So I don't think it's a
I don't think
it's a
they're.
group of death, but like, yeah, it's an
Okay.
interesting one to try to get.
Germany smashes all other
Everybody-
teams and they walk away.
I think
Probably.
Curacao. I think they scored 2 goals and then they're done. That's it out of their 3 games. Anyway,
I
that'll
think
be
they
again-
draw someone. I think they get a draw against someone and
We'll
create
put
some
money on that.
interesting.
We'll put money on that. Group F.
This is what we do here,
Netherlands.
Luke. We put money on a lot of things.
Then we never end up paying.
Love it. Yeah, right. There's a board up there about bets and stuff. I know
Yes.
for years. Nobody's ever.
Group F. Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, and Tunisia. That's a pretty tough.
That's not the group of
group.
death.
It's not the group of death.
Group of death.
That one is.
That's not it.
Absolutely.
You've
No,
got
it's
that
not.
as group of death.
1000%.
No, it's
You've
not.
got Group F.
You cannot tell me that it is completely and utterly impossible or even unlikely that any of those 4 teams could top the group at the end of it.
I'm going to
bet-
tell you right
who-
now that's not the group of death.
Who bets against Japan? Who
They're
bets-
sneaky.
Physically, actually bets against Japan top in that group, or Sweden top in that group, or Tunisia top in that group, or Netherlands.
They're sneaky.
I will bet that Netherlands will top that group. It's
Where?
going to be then
Where?
Japan or Sweden beating the hell out of each other for 2.
Okay.
All right. Well, that could be
That's my
a
group of
group of death. That is the Luke's group of death.
Stop.
All right. Group G.
The Lukes.
Belgium, Egypt, Iran, and New Zealand.
I think Belgium easily wins that one.
Belgium easily runs through, buzzsaws through all of them. Group H, Spain, Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia, and Uruguay.
This is an interesting one because Saudi Arabia had the upset of the last World Cup by beating Argentina.
Yes.
So they've shown that they can beat some teams.
Haven't won anything since, but yes.
Correct.
Agreed.
Correct.
I mean, is it group of death? No.
No.
This is the next one is a group of death.
But that's a tough
I
group.
mean, is it though? I mean, okay.
Well, let me read it. Group I: France, Senegal, Iraq, Norway.
Yes, that is a group of death.
To me, I'm in agreement with Nate.
So close.
France, Senegal are tough. Iraq's actually a decent team, and Norway,
Yeah.
they're gonna
Dude.
come in and do some. That for me is a very tough group.
I don't think Norway lost a qualification match.
Yes, correct. I think you're right.
So
Yep.
France is number 1. Senegal just won the African
Mhm.
League of Nations Cup,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, they're in the finals, and then
Senegal is ranked 14th.
Norway,
Norway is ranked 31, and France is ranked number 1. That is absolutely the group of death.
It's a tough group. It is absolutely a tough
I
group.
disagree only because you couldn't necessarily imagine Iraq winning. Senegal, great team. France, great team. Norway, great team. But Iraq.
You can't see Iraq doing anything, but they could throw.
But you could imagine Tanzania winning.
Tanzania, Tunisia.
Yeah. Where you get Tanzania from?
Yeah, whatever.
Tunisia.
You know.
Oh, that's.
Oh, I have a jersey actually. I have a Tanzania jersey actually.
Do you?
Like a national team. One my parents got me.
Really?
I don't
have
know
the same one because I collect jerseys, and sometimes you take a punt on an eBay one that's like $4 and
Yeah.
a bet on it. It was obviously fake because I think I won it for like $6 and I was super excited. It said Adidas 3XL on there, which is my size. I'm very fat, and I
Just
got
tall,
it. I got
tall.
it. It was like this.
Yes.
The fake thing is when
Yeah.
big indicator is when they're way smaller than you expected. That's how you know.
Yep,
So,
the
yeah,
sizes are wildly off.
I think I'd never before have two people been in the same room that both own Tanzania. So
I'll have to bring mine one time and then I'll show you what it looks like.
we'll have a Tanzania
Yes.
party. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Can I not be invited or
You don't have a
Do
Tanzania
you have a
jersey.
Tanzania?
I no.
Do you want one?
No.
Okay.
No. All right, Group J: Argentina, Algeria, Austria, Jordan. I think we can all agree Argentina winning that and buzzsawing through those three teams.
Argentina. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Next
I don't know. Jordan's a sleeper. I think.
Jordan's a sleeper. Okay.
Do you sense sarcasm here?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
thank you.
Sometimes it's hard to tell with you, brother. Thank
I
you.
want to make a joke about LeBron James at some point,
yeah.
but I can't figure out how to say it.
Yeah,
It sounds funnier in my head than out loud, so
Yeah,
fair enough.
I'll decline.
Okay. All right. Moving on. Group K: Portugal, DR Congo, Uzbekistan, and Colombia. Okay. So
What's the
Portugal and Colombia. Moving right on.
So
Easy.
can I say something here?
Yes, please.
I'm in a World Cup bracket
Mhm.
where we're picking teams and how far they go.
Mhm.
I had the number 1 pick overall.
Okay.
Do you want to hear who's Nate's number 1 pick to win the World Cup was?
Is it Portugal?
It
Hold
was
on.
Portugal.
I would like to know.
Out of Group K, probably Congo. Yeah,
Yeah.
you look like a Congo guy.
No, it was my number 1 pick on all the teams. I picked Portugal to win it all.
You couldn't have waited till we finished all the groups to tell us.
That's a
No, this is relevant.
It is technically, yes.
okay.
Let's talk about the group.
Okay.
But I mean, but this will be the group of James Rodriguez who do something crazy for Colombia, and then they'll advance out. I mean, don't forget
yeah.
this World Cup. Their third place teams advance.
Thomas Ricky is going to do one thing. He's going to score one goal, and everybody's going to go, "What a great
Right.
player he still is," and that's
free
it.
kick.
Yeah, or some like
yeah,
bike
that's
it,
it.
bike it or something.
And
yeah.
then he's going to never show back up into
Yeah.
Minnesota again.
Yeah. Craig's
All right.
favorite group.
This is a tough group: England, Croatia, Ghana, and Panama.
Why is this tough?
Because Croatia's
I mean,
hard, Ghana's hard.
Ghana's they've been in a couple of World Cups. They always seem to do well.
Yeah.
Croatia, well, look what Croatia did in the last.
Fair
couple
enough,
World
fair
Cups,
enough.
Right? They're old now. They're older.
I think Panama
places
can get a draw somewhere in this one.
Panama, by the way, played England
Because they are
several World
tough.
Cups ago, and they put up a tough fight in the first game. So
do.
that's going to be tough.
Yes.
Is it going to be easy for England? No, I still think they finished first. All right, boys.
So we're in
fellas,
agreement. Panama draw England. Are we in agreement with that one?
No.
If England figure out an easier way through to the next round of who they play, don't be surprised that they decide to draw the last game.
Do they play Panama in the last game?
I don't know who they played last game. I don't
Okay.
actually know.
I'll have to look here.
I
Let me click
figured
on
it-
this.
I
I'm
haven't
sure
really
they'll
looked
say.
that much. But
There you go. There you go.
look
They
that
play-
past England.
They play Croatia, the first one, then Ghana, and then yes, Panama's the last one.
Brooks, you know what England did in the last World Cup? In their third game, they decided to tie it.
Because they were going to advance already.
You think they decided to?
They decided to.
Breaking news.
They worked out that
Great.
if they draw, they'd get an easier route through, and it actually very well worked.
Fair enough.
It sucked because you know who they drew with?
Remember now?
No. Oh, USA.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
because
a
I was like,
rubbish-
why isn't England playing? Why aren't they showing up?
Yeah.
What a rubbish game that was.
Yes,
Some of the
exactly.
worst
Why didn't they
football
come out and play? Why? Because Gareth
Oh.
Southgate wanted to draw to get through the easier bracket.
Fair
It worked.
enough.
I
Hey,
love
how'd that work from?
Anyway,
I love football, right? I love football. I've only ever seen about 3 or 4 games in my entire life
Yeah.
where I literally wanted to just stop existing, and that was one of
that
them.
was it.
Mm.
Yeah.
How'd that work
Um,
from? They won, right? Surely.
Ooh, I got all right. Brooks,
You're dodging.
Brooks. We got a couple of
Yeah, comments, right?
here. I think Ivory Coast
And Ecuador.
top that group.
Yeah.
All right, so Ivory Coast and Ecuador are in
I tell you, it's not. I think there's Ivory Coast could be a sneaky team.
Group E. We got someone who predicts that Ivory Coast and Ecuador are going to top
Yeah.
that.
They say
Now,
Germany has no goal scoring threat. That's what they say.
Wow.
Is it an Arsenal fan?
I like it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I would agree with Ivory Coast or Ecuador.
Sure,
Topping?
but not both.
Wait,
But
wait.
not both.
What, Germany finishing third in that group is
Topping?
is crazy. That's insane.
Yeah, that would be insane.
But like I could, I mean, we all have off days. We all
You
have
know,
off days,
someone's
yeah.
making that bet right now. Someone's probably made a bet
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that some big team is going to finish third in their
Yeah.
group.
What's the bet? What would the odds be for Germany to not win Group E?
I don't know.
I'd
That'd
throw-
be probably a
I'd
good
throw-
payout.
I throw a buck on that. Yeah.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
throw a dollar on that as well.
Yeah, I mean the odds are
But-
greatly high, and because Germany's gonna win that group.
Probably.
You know,
Nate,
so
you can keep a receipt of this and come back in 3 weeks.
I
and
don't
put the
need
comments
to.
back
That's
on.
just a silly comment.
Do you want to put a
like
bet on that?
I like it.
Sure.
I
No,
like
no, no. Like yourself. Like, would you ever bet against Germany for winning that group?
From winning that group, I'll
Yeah.
bet you Germany wins that group. What do you want me to bet?
No, I'm just saying as a question to you. Like, would you ever bet against them winning the group?
Well, and I think the first thing, I think the statement of they don't have a goal scorer is kind of ridiculous
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah.
because they have several now,
Mhm.
actually.
You know Harry Kane is English, right?
He plays in
Never
their
mind.
league.
He pretends to be.
No, 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 no,
one of
no.
your people,
Hey,
but
who opened up the
You
scoring?
mean you mean Harry?
just
Just Harry. Just Harry. I mean,
I don't know
that's-
what Kane.
This reminds me of Harry Potter or
Harry.
something.
I'm not-
Harry.
I'm not a Harvard fan, but he did open up the scoring of the Champions League game, right?
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, for Arsenal? Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Undave,
Kai Havertz, he did, yes.
Undave
Very
was one
much
of the top
did.
goal scorers in the Bundesliga, and you have Musiala and Wirtz, who are phenomenal.
BX Gunner goes. BX Gunner goes. The Conte and Mbappe beef has me looking at France out of France collapse.
All right, a couple of other World Cup stories for you here, boys. I would like you to guess. Oh no, you know what? Forget it. I'm just going to tell you. Switzerland's World Cup training camp is surrounded by snakes.
Oh,
They are
are they in Mexico?
San Diego. The
Oh.
Swiss have jetted out to San Diego to prepare for the World Cup opener against Qatar on June 13th.
Where?
And they have
Where are
had
they
to
in
go-
San Diego?
I don't know, but they've had to go in before they went out to training. They were pulled aside by the staff and said, I'm showing it now. Here's where the goalkeepers train. Here's where the players train. And by the way, stay away
Here's where
from
the
this area. It's snake area. Huge snake area.
Snakes on a plane.
Like snake area. That was my nickname in high school.
if,
So
if you have the video up, boys, you can see there, snake area is like all of the hills, and then there's just a small playing field.
No, I saw this graphic on
Yes.
on Instagram. Yes, I'm trying to think where they
So
are.
Switzerland may be down a couple of players who get bitten by snakes out in San Diego because there's very venomous snakes. By the way, Norway and North Carolina have also been told here that they've been shown pictures of venomous snakes and said, outside of our playing fields, these snakes exist. Don't touch them. Erling Haaland apparently was pretty worried about it. So,
oh, guys, we have breaking news. Manuel Akanji
yeah.
is out of the World Cup squad because he just got bit by a copperhead.
Oh,
He
jeez.
stepped on it. He was taking a throw in, and he stepped on a copperhead.
Oh, darn.
Terrible
Darn.
form. Terrible.
Trying to figure out where they're training here.
Somewhere in San Diego.
Yeah, but where? Like it's
couldn't
not the
tell ya.
San Diego FC training facility. It must be at some like did you see like there's 4 or 5 like really high quality high school like prep schools that are hosting World Cup teams to train, which is very interesting. Like around the country.
Who was supposed to come to Detroit? You'll know this. There was a team that was like this close to come into somewhere in Metro Detroit.
So like Oakland, I know Oakland University had a bid because they had a Club
Yes.
World Cup team last year and it didn't work out. I don't know exactly what team it was going to be, but they were in. They put a bid in to do it, and Western Michigan tried to put a bid in as well to do it. Yeah, but they didn't have one or they needed one or two other things that Oakland had. But anyways, yeah.
All right, moving on. We got one last World Cup story I want to tell you about, and then we're going to move on because the Luke is going to tell us about his time at TST. All right, here we go. FIFA have confirmed several new rules are coming into play for the World Cup. Here they are. We've all heard them before, but let's kind of talk about them for a hot second here. Outfield players cannot go to the technical areas while goalkeepers are getting treatment. Okay, fine. You can't go get extra coaching. You can't get extra water. Big deal. Fine. 5-second throw-in, 5-second countdowns for goal kicks and throw-ins. Love this. Get the game moving. I was explaining to someone the other day, not really someone who watches a lot of soccer, but I was explaining they'd heard some of these rules, and they said, well, that's a big deal. I said, well, listen, out of a 90-minute game, 56 minutes of actual soccer is being played. And they could not believe it. And I said, because of throw-ins, because of goal kicks, because of corner kicks, this is a way to speed it up. And then they likened it, Luke, you'll like this. They likened it to baseball and the pitch count clock, right?
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, I actually watch a little bit of baseball every once in a while because now it is not so boring because they have to pitch. And I think the goal kicks and throw-ins being sped up to 5 seconds is a great thing.
5 seconds, though.
5 seconds.
Craig, you've played at a competitive level. Nate is also here. No, you guys, seriously, you two have played. With all due respect, Brooks, you and I don't have the storied careers that these guys have.
No, we don't.
So
We
Your
don't.
players, 5 seconds.
Well, but
When does the clock start? Does it start when they pick up the
this
ball?
is it. It's when the ball, But now, but we've all seen it, right? So we've seen when the ball gets thrown to a player, they kind of hit it away or let it hit them and bounce down.
Yeah.
It's at the referee's discretion. If he thinks someone's wasting time, he can call it. But it's once the player takes possession of the ball.
Oh,
right.
that's
So
different then.
so now they can literally walk over,
Mhm.
middle around, pick up the ball. So you can waste time.
Mhm.
Now it doesn't say anything about walking 10 yards down the line from where the spot of the ball went out, right? Because the referee is gonna back them up.
Yeah.
So, but once you pick up the ball, you've got 5 seconds. It's at the referee's discretion. I can see this being called for the first 2 or 3 games.
And then no more.
And it lacks, and then just forgetting all about it. But I would love it to continue through the World Cup. I would love to see the 15 minutes of extra time at the end of each half go on.
Where did that come from?
That was FIFA saying we need more play. I don't know if it's going to continue, but I would love it if it did.
Yeah.
Like the goal kick thing. How many seconds is it? 6, 8? I forget now.
You mean when the goalkeeper
Like the
grabs
punt?
ball?
Yeah,
The punt? I
nobody
think
ever
it's 8.
enforced it anyway. So
It's 8.
But
yeah,
see,
8,
but
yeah.
see, you're wrong.
It's pretend 8.
You're wrong. The first couple of games they did.
Yeah.
Even the last couple of games towards the end of the season in the EPL, every goalkeeper was not laying on the ball. They got up and they were running around, man. They
Okay.
got rid of the ball.
Mhm.
And who is the biggest shithouser in the Premiership who would take advantage of every second?
You're a goalkeeper, Martinez, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Boy? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What did he do every time he got the ball? Even when we were leading by a goal, he got up,
In 8 seconds.
he took his 8 seconds and laid the ball down or punted it.
8 seconds.
He
I
did
don't-
not mess
I don't
around.
believe it. I watched so many games last year where I was like, seriously, that was 14 minutes.
Oh, no.
Come on. Why you not?
Oh, no, no. I think
that was the general consensus. I may be wrong on this,
Yeah.
but I thought it was a general consensus that the rule was like kind of sort of enforced.
they enforced
If
it.
you were really taking,
Yeah.
if you were really taking the piss and you were like there for 20 seconds, that they would call it.
Yeah. No, I mean,
so many. We did it at the bar at Sidecar in Ferndale, the Man United boys. Every time I watched a game, we would all do it. 1, 2.
well, the Man United goalies get away with everything.
Oh,
The rest of us don't get anything.
Luke,
do this.
Luke, just
don't do this.
just let it go.
Okay.
I
Moving
will.
on.
Apparently, I have to. Yeah.
Just no, it's
Agreed. No, it's not
gonna go down a-
In my opinion,
it's gonna go down.
in my opinion, goalies across the board were like, I don't want to give away a corner kick because
Amen.
right, maybe it wasn't 8 seconds, but it wasn't the laying on the ball for a minute and a half and then getting up and
You
pretending.
know what? I'll give you that. Common ground. It definitely
We'll meet
made
in
a
the
huge
middle.
difference, didn't it? It did.
Maybe
Yeah.
12 seconds.
There you go.
Okay.
1.5.
10-second substitutions or else 1 minute sub entry delay. So Brooks, if you're being subbed off the field,
You
and
got to
don't
run.
get off within 10 seconds.
It's like what MLS did. It's the same thing
Right.
that MLS rules.
Because
Yeah.
you and I are on the same team, we're in the same jersey today. I
Yeah.
can't come on the field for a minute, which, by the way, I'm going to be pissed because I want to get onto the World Cup field, and now I'm going to be pissed at you. But I'm going to be.
I was waving to my mom in the stands. Okay.
Son of a yes.
Sorry.
Get off the field. I want to get on. We'll see if that actually happens.
Or the Luke was in the stands.
The
and I was
Luke was in.
waving
You're
at him.
waving
Yeah.
to the Luke.
Yeah.
1 minute off field after outfield players get treatment. So, Nate, if you get injured, the physio comes on. You have to exit the field for 1 minute. I don't really agree with.
I don't get injured.
Well, that too. I don't
it 'cause you
really
lift?
agree with this though, right? Because Luke, let's say you and I are playing against each other, and you give me like what Nate does. He tries to kick me, and he kicks me, and he connects,
Yeah.
and it hurts, right? Or he steps on my foot. Sometimes if I've done a 50-yard sprint with the ball and I get kicked and I get stepped on, and you know what? I just need a second. It's a foul. Thank you, referee. I'm on the ground. I just need a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
And sometimes I do need the cold spray.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Yeah, you get a minute now. You don't just get a second, you get a minute to get your cold spray and do all that stuff
But
off the field.
But now I have to get up and walk off the field, and I've got to be off the field for a minute, so you actually win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You won.
Yeah.
You've won this.
Yeah.
What do you think everybody's going to do to the Harry?
Harry.
I can imagine this. The referee, the conversation is going to be: the referee comes up to you and says, "Right, bearing in mind that your answer to this question is going to influence whether you have to leave the field or not, and whether your team is going to be down to 10 men or not. Are you injured? Are you dead? Or can you just get the hell up and we can just carry on playing soccer?
Thank you.
Are
Okay.
you dead?
That conversation after a while will not have to be had. At
While
the end of the tournament, she'll be like, "Bro, what? Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay, get up. Hey. Okay.
while I agree with you, most referees don't have common sense.
Oh yeah, they do.
This is the one thing you're leaving.
This is
out.
Craig Hearn at hotmail.com.
Yes.
And every referee, go ahead and
Every referee across the country. There you go.
I got in a huge argument the other day on Facebook with the Referees Association. Yeah, I did.
Oh
Why?
no! What'd you do?
But why?
Why did you do that?
What was it about at least?
Were you arguing with a friend or someone you knew?
Just someone I don't really know.
You used to referee, didn't you?
Yeah,
At
but I
one
hated
point.
it. Anyway, that's for another day. It's for another day. but okay, so we have referees coming in from Tunisia,
Sure.
Ivory Coast,
Everywhere. Scotland, England,
Curacao.
everywhere.
Curacao referee versus Spain is reffing the game of England versus Spain.
Hey Google, who is the best referee in Curacao? I gotta know this
You're
guy.
supposed to bring your best referees, right?
Yes.
So now you've got this guy who goes, well, you've just kicked Lamine Yamal. He needs to leave the field for a minute. Great, that works out well for us.
Yeah,
We'll kick him again. So you kick him next time. So he has to leave the field for a minute. Anyway,
No. Hey, I see
I'm
your
sure
point.
they've
Yeah.
all been structured on this because they know months in advance who's going to be in the referee. They've probably all talked about this at the referee, whatever association or union or whatever they have.
do you want me to say the common sense thing about referees? Do you want me to say that again?
In order to kick another player, in order to kick an athlete to the point where they're actually like not soccer hurt, not
Yeah.
you know, hurt,
Yeah,
right? That is a risky maneuver. If I'm going up to this guy, going, I'm gonna kick you enough so that you actually have to physically leave the field. With a billion people watching that game, with the VAR and all that nonsense, is it worth the risk? Is it really worth the risk to get Yamal off the field?
No, you might get red carded after an important match and miss
All
one.
eyes on it. In the days of Vinnie Jones and
when it's a
Norman Hunter and
when it's
Craig
a
Hearn, you could probably get away with that. But now you can't.
the semifinal of the World Cup. Step on his foot. Step on his foot. It hurts.
You know
It
what?
hurts with those studs, right? Yeah, but I agree. Listen, they're professionals, but they also want to win. So I don't know. I don't necessarily agree with that one, but we'll see how it works out. All right, 3-minute hydration breaks in each half. We know that's pretty much a commercial break.
That's when you can bring out the laptop and go over stuff.
Yeah.
I'm glad this game's now in quarters, just like the
Yes.
American football.
We've Americanized.
We have Americanized.
All right, VAR can intervene over fouls before ball in play for goals, penalties, and disciplinary action. So if the ball goes out, VAR can intervene before it comes back into play. So they'll just have a call down to the ref, say, hold on, we're looking at the last play. Okay, fine. We're all as EPL and Bundesliga people, we all understand that VAR can correct wrongly awarded yellow cards and corners.
Okay.
I-
I'm fine with that.
No issues with that. No
Because
issues with that.
Guys get dinged for that and then they can't
Yep.
play at a certain time
Right,
and they accumulate
exactly.
it. Yeah.
Red cards for covering your mouth in confrontational talk.
That's
So
weird.
after the game, you can kind of have that little thing. But if you and I are going at each other, I can't in case I accidentally call you, the big ugly guy with the orange shirt, because then I'll be.
What if you sneeze
would be so
and you sneeze something that's confrontational?
I don't know. Then who knows?
Yeah, what if you got COVID? You're just like,
I saw that. I saw that. That's
no,
it.
I was talking to Nate.
Yeah.
That's a red card. I was sneezing, ref. No.
Yeah.
I understand it's one of those things. I understand the principle behind the rule, but it's stupid. don't red card me because I covered my mouth when I spoke.
Thank you.
Don't
Sure.
do that,
Thank you.
You know, 'cause
Absolutely.
They're
what's
censoring
wrong
it for the
with-
kids. They're thinking about the kids watching the game.
What's wrong? What's wrong with me going to Nate, right, on a corner, right, going, "You're a dick." I would never, because Nate's not a dick. But what's wrong? You're a dick. And then what? He's supposed to say, "Oh, look, ref, VAR." He covered his
I'm
mouth,
just
said
gonna
something rude
yell
to
that
me.
you're a dick.
Yeah, Nate would just be like, "Hey, man, you're a dick."
Yeah.
But what if I covered my mouth and did that? I don't want to get too granular with all
Right,
this.
right.
I just think there's so many.
Yeah.
Just like
It's-
everything introduced into soccer after the year, what,
Yeah.
2004-ish?
Yes.
It's so gray area-y.
Agreed.
Yes.
Shut up, move on. you
Agreed.
know?
Agreed.
Yes.
Hey,
Yeah.
he called me a bad name. Grow up.
Exactly.
Grow up.
What did the police say?
My 12-year-old, he said something bad to me. Well, kick him. Well, you just go score a goal and then laugh in his face. He called me a bad name. Grow up.
As we say back home in the UK, any British viewers to the show will know what I mean. As we say back in the UK, chat shit, get banged.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Thank you.
Never heard that one.
Jamie Vardy.
That's it. There you go. Yes.
I got you.
Well done.
What do they say
Uh,
in Germany? Oh, he's not watching.
Anyway,
Okay.
last one. Red cards.
We don't say anything.
They have no sense of humor over there either.
We don't. We just we
Just
get
play.
on with it.
My dad. So my dad just chimed in. He goes, "Well, what if you've been eating garlic and you want to talk to someone?" All
I
right.
tell you, if you sneeze, there you go.
Last thing for rules changes for the World Cup. Red cards for walking off the pitch in protest. I agree with that one. That's easy.
Yes,
You want to
yes.
walk off the pitch, you're actually not allowed. You're not allowed back on the pitch
Yes.
unless you get the referee's permission. Technically, so he's just going to red card you for walking off the pitch without permission. So see you later. I like it. That was fine. I'm fine with that one.
When has that ever happened? Like at a World Cup? Like when has that ever happened?
it did happen in-
other than AFCON, right?
Yeah, AFCON happens
Oh
every
my
game,
God.
but I think in qualifying it happened. Didn't Ronaldo walk off in qualifying a year and a half ago and throw his shirt on the ground?
I think so.
I think
Yeah.
it was in qualifying because he disagreed with the call,
Yeah,
and the other
yeah,
team got a
yeah.
penalty in the end of the game, and he threw his ground. So technically, so you're thinking,
Did he not get red carded for that?
I don't remember to be honest, but technically, if you're thinking, well, the other team scored the goal, they tied or they won, what does it matter? But here's where it does matter, because if he walked off in protest and didn't watch the end of the game, he should be red carded because it affects the next game. The next game could be one that, maybe they don't finish first in the group, they finish second, so he's pissed off, he walks off in protest. He should be red carded because now he's going to have to miss the next game. Or the next game for the next, qualifying stages of the World Cup. So it does have big implications.
This is the
So-
show that you should have had Dr. Joe on, not Luke. Not the
Yes,
Luke.
This is true.
The Joe would have been way more helpful in this.
Yeah,
Well, I think the way that the rule is that's how that's his show.
the
man.
doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah, the doctor.
The
the
doctor, Dr. Joe.
Yeah.
All right. We got one or two things we're gonna get back. That's our World Cup segment finished. We got one or two things to finish up on. And before we do that, I want to show you this. Back in a minute.
Hi, Brooks. We're at our favorite store, Soccer World in Rochester. We're just gonna do some light shopping. Nothing big. Ooh, pretty colors. Oh, and one of these too?
Ooh, Germany. Nate would like this.
Hey, Brooks, look at all these. Look what I got.
South America. Ooh. Wow, that's not MLS. Cool.
Socks? No.
Ooh, a ball pump. Next in line.
Sir, you're next.
Right. That's a mannequin. You know that.
Huh?
It's a
Oh.
mannequin.
Oh. Sorry, sir.
Hug, what are you doing?
Nothing. Big thank you to our sponsors, Soccer World, soccerworld.net for all of your soccer gear needs. By the way, we're going to be giving out some prizes at our watch party happening June 12th. We got some Soccer World gift cards, a couple of other things I picked up today.
Got some books.
We got some books.
Yeah, one of the
Soccer
authors
books.
donated some books.
Oh, yeah, we got some-
Karen, Surviving Soccer. Oh, yeah.
So we got a lot of different things.
Do you remember books? Remember books. Those...
I don't read, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
It's
you
not what I do. I don't. It's not a thing for me.
I had a book once.
No.
big thank
Did your wife read that book?
She is, yes.
Okay. Is she enjoying it?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Big thank you to Next Level Training. They are the best level. They are the best trainers right here in the country. They reside right here in Novi, Michigan, and across Metro Detroit. So if you have a child who is looking to get better at soccer, sign them up for Next Level Training. Trust me, you will not be crying about it because they are phenomenal. Oh, and by the way, they have some great soccer camps that are happening this summer around the area. Sign up. Big thank you to Michigan Jaguars. MichiganJaguarsFC.com for more information. Tryouts are coming up. If you're looking for a great club, Michigan Jaguars FC is your club. Big thank you to Dog and Pony Show Brewing. We Are Soccer was there yesterday, hanging out, picking up our jerseys, drinking some beer. Congratulations to Dog and Pony Show Brewing, by the way. 5 years, incredible. 5-year anniversary was this past week.
Yep.
We're going to be doing some more events out there, guys. So
Soccer trivia. Some other
Luke
stuff.
is going to be drinking some beer at Dog and Pony Show Brewing very soon. He'll be signing autographs. Nate will be there, we hope, if he can get away from his busy schedule. Athletico Michigan plays everywhere these days. I just don't understand why they keep leaving you on the bench.
Is he called the Nate?
The Nates.
The Nates. He actually goes by a symbol.
Artist formerly known as.
Wow.
He's offended by
someone
that.
told
It's a
me.
harsh one.
I don't know what to tell you. We got to talk to your coaches, by the way, Athletico Michigan. I don't understand why they keep leaving you on the bench.
Yeah, so I can come off the bench.
I'll tell you later.
You tell me why after.
Yeah.
So I can come up the bench and do up Pablo and then go sit back down.
That's smart,
True,
actually.
Pablo.
Pablo gets a mention. That's like his 3rd time being mentioned today. Congratulations,
Yeah.
Pablo. I think you win a prize. Listen, a big thank you to North American Soccer Expo. They're coming up. It's July 30th, August 1st. Get there. Buy your tickets now. Incredible atmosphere. Get there. A lot of our friends are going to be there. A lot of shows. If you need credits, you need to learn about coaching and all that good stuff, get there.
So, and we're going to plug our interviews. I've interviewed, one's posted for Stan Anderson. I've gotten Dan Rabin, and then I just interviewed Ian Barker. Those are 3 people that are going to present there
Beautiful.
or run sessions. I don't know if Stan's going to run goalkeeping session, but yes. And then Nate loves the little presentations and everything, right?
I do.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a fan.
All right. Luke Zagorski was with OCFC, Oakland County Football Club. They went down to the TST 7v7 tournament that finished last week. It's something I've wanted to get to. We had media passes in year 2. We never used them, unfortunately. It was a bit of a disaster on timing for us here, but you were lucky enough to get down there. You experienced it. You watched it. Tell us a little bit about it, man.
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh, good, great. Dead air.
Okay. Oh yeah, dead air. They had the golden rule. TST was absolutely wonderful. I was so blessed. I was so blessed to be a tiny, small part of it. I'm not even sure at this point what my role was supposed to be. I was just like, okay, you like us, so why don't you come? You've got one left. Just get on the bus. And I was helping.
Did you guys take a bus down there?
No,
Well, I
no,
was
we
about to
got we got the business Concord. We got the corporate.
Oh.
It was great. Somebody lost their socks. I found them. Somebody else had to carry a thing. I stepped up. I know, right?
Yeah.
I know. I'm an incredible multitasker. I do 2 things at once almost.
Hmm.
It was great to be asked to be a part of it. We were all super duper surprised that our little, rinky-dink local OCFC were interested in being a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
I said like last year, well, this tournament thing, wouldn't that be cool? And immediately Dennis, the owner of OCFC, was like, oh yeah, we're going to do that. I'm like, yeah, anyway, and he did. And he did, because he has. we're not going to get too granular with this DOCFC thing, but he does have plans for the future, and it's amazing.
Who is the coolest person you bumped into, saw, talked to, took a picture with, anything? Just watch play. Who is the coolest person you're like, that is cool, man?
Aguero, definitely.
Yeah.
Aguero. Other than Aguero, I don't know if you remember, but the Welsh national team coach Gary Speed. Anybody remember that?
Oh yes.
He parted ways with the world. He decided to end his own life in the Welsh national team coaching job, and it was heartbreaking. Wales is a small country. We don't have many, sporting heroes. There's Gareth Bale, the Luke, Ryan Giggs. About it. When we lose one, it hurts. It hurts.
Yeah.
His son was actually playing for Wrexham, mixed.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, it's
I
his
got to bump
son.
to him and be like, hey man, I'm sure you get this all the damn time, but your dad was literally like an absolute living legend. The best thing about it was quite simply being a part of what was essentially like a theme park based around the principle of soccer. There's only a few times I've ever been a part of something like that where you're just walking around a building, a field, a place, and everything is like soccer concentric.
Yeah.
You know how you walk into an orgy, and everywhere you
Wait,
look,
what?
everywhere you look, it's like, that's what this felt like. It was everywhere you looked, it was just soccer was happening. Whether it be the vendors, the team store, the game, there were people, there were fans just milling about, actively talking, thinking about the sport, and indulging in fellowship about soccer. There's not enough opportunities in life to do that. I got to do it for a whole friggin' week. Just walk around and nerd out about soccer. The tournament itself, we could talk all day about, do we like 7v7? What is it? Is it kind of gimmicky? Is it cool? Yeah, for what it is, it's great. OCFC, we lost all 3 games, but we're incredibly competitive against really tough teams. Very, very proud of what the boys were able to do. Seriously, probably run it back next year. But just if anybody's thinking about if anybody has a free couple of days next year in May, just go down and take a look at it. Just
Is it going to be
wander
May
around.
or is it going to move back to June?
Oh,
Because I think they did it on purpose for the World Cup because we played
no,
the same
you're
time.
right.
Probably moving the
You're
first
right.
week
But
of
either
June
way,
again, right?
Yeah.
try to make it happen. If you like soccer and you have a couple dollars and you have a spare bloody weekend, oh man, just to be a part, just wandering around, being a part of Coachella of soccer.
Coachella
On a
soccer.
much smaller scale.
Soccercella?
Soccercella, very good.
Yeah.
Very good, Brooks.
Yes.
You should work for Hallmark. Yeah, very good.
Thank you. Thank you. I've actually, maybe they've called me once or twice to write some, holiday cards and whatnot, Yeah.
Were you the guy behind It Is Your Birthday?
Yes. That was me. Yes.
Genius.
Yeah, I got a lot of money for that one.
Well done. Well
Yes.
done. Long story short, great time.
Okay.
The end.
Awesome. Yeah, we're gonna have to try to get down there next year. I mean, listen, Brooks and I talk about it all the time. We watch the games. We watch all the highlights.
Watch the games.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Watch all and all the games on YouTube.
It was so nice to see the DCFC guys down there as
Yeah.
well. It was
I'd
so
say
nice
DCFC were there, and you
to
guys
see
hooked
them.
up with them a little bit.
We
And
did.
some,
Oh my, yeah. They came to our last game. They came to our third game, like the whole gang. Steven, everybody. Honestly,
They're good people.
they really are. And different teams at different levels, not really supposed to be buddies, but we appreciate the hell out of those guys. And it was just nice. It was just nice little soccer friends, right? It was nice. It was nice.
Brooks, do we have the games coming up for local Detroit teams here?
Sorry, I did not get that.
Brooks
I
bonked
apologize.
out on that. By the way, Detroit City FC lost yesterday to Lexington.
They did. And PKs, right?
PKs,
It's the USL Cup they're playing.
Is that what it was? It was USL Cup,
Yes.
because I couldn't figure it out. But
Yes.
unfortunate there. Get out to see Detroit Metro FC. We were all there. Luke
So actually,
was there. Brooks
Yeah.
was there.
so their game is June 12th at the Legacy Center, and we know that one.
There's a
Yes.
6:00 kickoff for Detroit Metro FC.
And I'm gonna say
Friday Night Lights.
Bucks and OCFC are set. Do you guys play Saturday the 13th? Okay, so that's that match, and it's at OCFC, correct?
It is.
It is, yes.
I'm
So we're low.
so excited I may die.
Because
Because this is, with all due respect in the world, this is perhaps arguably a suboptimal version of the Mighty Bucks than we're used to seeing. We've used to seeing the last 10 years. This is not necessarily on paper so far results based, other than the 1-7-0 blowout. Maybe it's not the best version of the Bucks we've ever seen. This might be the best OCFC version that's ever been.
Yes.
So the gap is smaller this year. It's
Yeah, should be a
it's in
great
our
game.
backyard. 3
nice.
p.m. on a sunny Saturday. Who the heck?
Get out and watch that game, guys.
Yep.
Get out and watch that game. All right, that's gonna wrap us up for the day, for the night. Everybody, thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Do us a favor if you're watching online, put a comment down below. Just say hi. Tell Brooks he did a bad job because he didn't put down the one thing I asked him to do, was write all the games down for the local soccer stuff here.
I was writing our Substack newsletter for tomorrow. Plug for that. There you go. And yes, please subscribe to the Substack. He's an email newsletter as well. And you can see all our awesome stuff with all the awesome world soccer news we here.
Yep.
I would like to draw your attention to the agenda for this show.
Sure.
You were kind enough to send me hours in advance, which was lovely.
What did we miss? We always miss something.
Page 4.
Oh no, that was way.
Funny stories.
Oh yeah.
There have been no funny stories in this show.
Yeah.
Come on, Nate, funny story to play us out, man. Go on, anything. Funny story.
I think there's been several funny stories.
Yeah.
I did not laugh once. I didn't laugh once. I'm sure the audience were not entertained at all.
No.
You mean the Harry?
Is that
There
right? Yeah. No,
All right.
Has anybody got a funny story to play us out?
Well, I got a question. Someone wrote in and says, "Was Luke's shirt made from '60s drapes?" Asking for a friend.
This is a Puma product. I mean, they're trying to capture this.
They're doing a good job.
the West African vibe, and
Yes.
I love it, man.
Puma's,
I love it.
Puma's got some good
I
jerseys.
do
They
look like
definitely are.
I do look like a seat from a Metro Chicago bus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
What's the mega bus from Detroit to Chicago for
Yes,
$1?
I am the back of I am the back
that's
of the
it.
megabus seat.
Or
All
maybe,
right.
maybe the Dutch bus.
What's the Dutch bus? Oh, right, yeah, the Dutch
Yeah,
megabus.
yeah.
Bus, yeah.
The megabus.
Yes, the megabus. Yeah.
All right, that's gonna wrap us up. Hey, join us next Sunday. We'll all be back. Hopefully, we have a lot of things to talk about at that point. Oh my God, because the World Cup kicks off in a couple days, and we're gonna be talking about it. All right, thanks, appreciate it. Cheers.
Cheers.